anything I can do, sir, please. Don't do this to my wife, man. You don't know what you're doing to my family, man. Please. I'm begging you. I'm literally where am I going to put my feet? Sir, I'm begging you, please. Please. Please.
That is not a crime, and you're telling me to get out of my vehicle.
Do you know where Lieutenant Mingus is right now? So no, he's not in the building?
I don't know. I'm not.
What do you know? I'm not telling you nothing else until I find out who's driving that vehicle. You not a supervisor, bro. I need somebody higher than you right now.
If you didn't know, I went to the police academy and they kicked me out.
That's my purse! I don't know you!
Spit me on my face right now. She spit in my face.
Today's video takes us to Farmington, New Mexico, where we find a pack of frauditors educating the tyrants. Oh, I mean cops. Yeah. Let's all sit back, watch, have a good laugh, and most of all, enjoy.
Can
I get a business card?
Yeah, sure. We were here really to make complaints, and of course you guys didn't come out. So.
Okay. Well, I just got here. What can I do for you?
Well, we submitted our complaints to City Hall. So,
Okay.
Just like to.
324. I'm out with them.
Just get some professional service. That's all.
Okay. What can I do for you?
They submitted. We submitted. We went over to.
Okay.
We were waiting there for a while over in the lobby.
Okay.
And they said you guys.
So I just got here. It sounds like there was a whole bunch of calls holding earlier, and that's probably why it took them so long.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I really don't understand why frauditors have to publish all the public information about these, what they term public servants. Yeah, they're police officers. I don't like that term, public servants. But who cares how much money they make? I can tell you one thing for sure, frauditor, they make way more than you make. Matter of fact, way more than you will ever make.
Anything I can do for you guys right now? Or?
Shouldn't there be somebody in there to specifically take complaints?
No, unfortunately, sometimes there's only one sergeant on duty.
You guys got about how many officers working in that building?
In the building, officers don't really stay in the building.
No, how many altogether work for the police department?
I think we're at like 130 or so, like that.
At least one or two of those can stay here and serve the public.
Okay.
Well,
I don't know. I don't know who is or isn't in the building right now. Like I said, I'm the only sergeant on duty currently.
Yeah, you know the 5 elements under the First Amendment?
The 5 elements. I'm not gonna debate that stuff with you, man.
You don't know it?
I'm not gonna debate it with you. Okay?
Want me to teach you?
That's not what I'm gonna discuss about.
Why do frauditors always feel the need that they must educate everyone they come across about the First Amendment? It's ironic to me that most of these guys have never finished high school. Some of them haven't even finished grade school. And they're out here educating people. Yeah, guys like what? Good Guy Audits? Oh my God, he's educating people? He dropped out of school in 9th grade, man.
A few minutes later.
Complaints to you guys ever?
So complaints that are. I'm good, man. Yeah. Complaints.
I want a question.
No, he's not gonna answer any questions.
What's that?
He's not gonna answer any questions.
Why is that?
I'm the supervisor and I'm handling this incident.
Well, I'll go over there and ask him.
Walk wherever you want to walk, man.
What's his name? What's his name? Officer! Officer!
Now this babbling buffoon of a bird brain wants to chase down a cop to do what? Ask him what his name and badge number is. He had no interaction with this cop. He just wants to intimidate him and ask him what his name and badge number is. And then guess what he wants to do? Well, I won't spoil it for you. Roll that clip.
So to get your name and badge number?
My name is Lynn, L-I-N. Badge number is 899.
You got a business card?
I don't have one on me. It's in my patrol car. That's all the way on the other
Okay,
side.
we ran into each other one time. I was down there by...
Yeah, I'm trying to stop.
Yeah. He told me that he needed help, and I tried to tell him to call you back over, but he said he's a sergeant, that he told you that you're dismissed, but I told him, you know, we have rights to get your name and badge number.
Yeah,
so,
you got it, right?
Yeah. You know the 5 elements under the First Amendment?
I'm not going to answer your question right now.
Do you know it?
Because I'm not going to trap you. I'm going to go against your little thing.
Let me teach you. Let me teach you so you understand. You don't want to...
You got my badge. That's the key, right? Badge number?
Yeah. Freedom of press, freedom of speech, freedom of religion, freedom to assemble, freedom to petition our government.
What is this boy yammering about? Who cares? Man, we learned this back in what, 5th grade, 6th grade? Shut up.
Excuse me, officer, may I get your name and badge number? What's your name and badge number? Tyrants, man. What do you want, man? I tried to ask him for his name and badge number. When asked by the public, you're supposed to give it.
Okay, so
you see that thin blue line, that sign right there?
Okay.
Unconstitutional.
Okay, so somebody that just, an officer that just is going about their business does not have to identify themselves at any, on demand.
What did I just barely mention to you? The 5 elements.
Listen, dude.
You don't know the law at all.
Listen, I'm not trying to give you guys a hard time. I'm as the sergeant. I came out here to talk to you guys and address whatever it is you guys need.
When asked.
Oh, I do apologize, Sergeant, but you're dealing with morons. You might as well talk to that brick wall behind you. You get a better response. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with frauditors. They think that they have a chip on their shoulder. Well, maybe they do. Boy, it's going to be a long road when they get that knocked off, huh? Let's carry on.
By the public for their name and badge number, they give it.
I told them to go on inside. We're good, brother.
No matter you.
They weren't part of our interaction, so I told them to go inside.
I have every right to have interaction as public servants. You guys are public servants.
What do you need from a public servant right now?
Their name and badge number, so identify themselves so they can.
The guy you were talking to is Officer Lynn. I don't know his badge number.
I know. I talked to him. He gave me his name and badge number. You know, so you need to calm down and slow your roll.
I'm perfectly calm, man.
When it comes to us exercising our rights, like I said, I'm exercising my right under the first.
Calm, and I'm not doing anything to prevent you from exercising.
What's Gleek versus Ganef?
I'm not here to answer your questions like that. I'm not a
if you're a sergeant, you should know all of this.
I'm not here to answer trivia questions.
No, I know the law better than you guys do.
Anything that I can do for you as a
You guys think these are trick questions? These are.
Is there anything I can do for you as a law enforcement officer?
Yeah.
Other than answer trivia questions.
These aren't trivia questions. What the hell is that? Where'd that come from?
Well, folks, we're going to have to end that right there because that's a bit of nonsense, isn't it? These guys think that they know more than the police. Well, if you know so much, why don't you have a real job? That would be my question. Yeah, I've never done a video from this channel before. I just discovered it in my feed a couple of days ago, but I go through the channel and see what else is in here worth looking at, and I'll bring it to you. In the meantime, if you enjoy watching stupid people do stupid things on my channel, please subscribe. As always, thanks so much for stopping by, fellas. What's the chance of you guys getting a real job? Slim to none, huh? Cheers to that.
I've actually studied English, and I have over a 400 level education in English. I'm not sitting down. I refuse to sit down. I refuse. Big tough guy. Big tough guy. Big tough guy. What are you gonna do about it? Nothing. Nothing. You can come try to make me. You're welcome to try to make me. Take a swing. Take a swing.
What is the reason for calling the officers here?
No reason. I'm really unhappy that somebody did this to me.
I'm going to arrest you for trespassing in a minute.
On public property?
Yeah, we're asking you to leave and you're not leaving. That's trespassing.
She's right in my face, guys. You can't come up and touch me like that.
You don't have permission to film me in any space.
I don't need permission to record you in public, man. No, that's the law.
Oh, is that like a law? It's against the law. Oh, what law is that? Funny, because I've never heard about that. I pay for that uniform, I pay for that car, I'm the taxpayer, right? You work for me, right? You're just a little guy. You're just a little guy. You work for me. You are a public servant. You are a public servant. You work for me.